everything you went in your past, how you feel like going into a relationship right now?
See, with relationships, you learn from each relationship. You learn to take things that should be in the next one, things that shouldn't be in the next one.
I feel like with me, and I don't want to come off like cocky or conceited when I say this, but me going into a relationship, I feel like I can get any female I want. Like, I'm not afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of going into the relationship and then it not working out.
Like, I've been rejected plenty of times, and it never affect me. You know why? Because there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Rejection, I've only been rejected once in my life, and that girl who rejected me seemed amazing to me. She was amazing to me, and she forever played a big part in my life. But that's a story for a different day.
And she was probably the one, because the one that reject you, that's probably the one. For real. It's like a pattern. Each relationship I've been in, same stuff happens. And if not the same stuff, something worse happens. They cheated on me. It's never a fair thing. It's always somebody else that interferes in the relationship.
And then it's like,
it's easy. Y'all making it hard. It's easy. Just stay. If you're with somebody, just stay with that one person. It's just that simple.
And it's like when you get into a relationship with somebody and it's their fault of why it don't work out, they don't understand. It make it harder for the next person in the next relationship you trying to be in.
Right. So what was your worst relationship? Like who hurt you the most and how?
Now,
you don't gotta say names, but how did he hurt you the most?
Now, who hurt me the most in my worst relationship is two different things. Cause somebody could have hurt me the most, but my worst relationship, they two separate things.
Right. How did that person hurt you the most?
As far as hurting me the most,
what was the worst heartbreak situation you've been in?
I would say what hurt me the most is seeing somebody you love, and you don't fall in love with just anybody, but seeing somebody you love with somebody else. I'm not gonna give all the details, but
and the majority of the person that they with, the majority, not all, is their ex. I don't know what it is with exes, but they just come back in the life. So, do you fall in love fast? Like quick?
no. Because the thing about me is I know what love is. I can get attached to somebody quick, but I can't fall in love. Like, for me to fall in love with you, gotta make me feel like a certain type of way. Like, for me to say, like, for you to do something, I'm just like, I love that about you. Like, you know.
I feel you. And that's the same with me too. Cause I try not to fall in love too quick. It's a difference between getting attached fast and falling in love. You're right. I do get attached fast because if we got, a good bond, I'm gonna get attached. I get attached to that quick because I don't really I don't really have a bond with the majority of females. So when I get that one person, it's like, oh.
And about getting attached fast, it's just like, even if y'all just talking, or we just talking, and then you see them talking to someone else, it's just like, though we was talking. That's where my attachment comes in. So I'm like a jealous type. I try, like, after all the relationships I had, I try not to really show that. Like, it was one point where it was like I tried to care about each individual relationship, and now I'm at the point where it's like, if we don't work out, we don't work out.
Females are smart. Females are smart. Y'all get the only way y'all will get caught, females, is if we come in early from work or something and just catch y'all. I mean, visually. Phone. And the thing with phones, I don't check phones no more. The reason why I don't check phones no more because it's always gonna be something in it.
Exactly.
Always gonna be something in it.
Exactly.
Whether the relationship's going good or not, it's always gonna be something in the phone.
And what I do with that is I just think, say if I was in a relationship, if she were to see my phone right now, what would it be? You understand?
Women are more secure than men.
Plain simple.
Period. Yeah, what happened with her? She was funny.
Now the thing with her was, ooh, this Drake.
Coolkidleek, by the way, everywhere. You know, they'll be there.
Plain simple. But the thing with her was, we were talking, and we was always flirting and stuff. And then it was like, every time I would try to be serious with her, it was like, oh, she didn't want that. But she would always flirt with me, and I would be confused, and I'm just like, it's something I'm not getting.
See, I can tell females like that, they just play a lot. Like, well, certain females that you was talking to, I can tell from the jump that they wasn't serious because they're playful. They're immature. I ain't gonna say no names, but
I wasn't just like, oh, that's cool. I asked her why, and her response, like every time I ask a female a real question, it always amazes me at what their response is, because their response is usually similar to what every other female, how they think. And it's good to have a female friend to be able to tell you stuff like that. So all the times she would flirt with me and stuff, I was like, why do you do this if you don't want to be with me? And I love that she was honest with this. Like, thank you for being honest. She said, I love your attention.
Okay, cool.
And that was basically that.
When you tell the truth, things go smoothly. When you lie, that's when stuff start to break down. Like, just tell the truth. It's not that hard.
Now, no, because with that, what I did with that information, I fell back, because in the beginning she was flirting and I was flirting back. But now when she told me that she just wanted attention, I was like, alright, I'm still gonna give you the attention, but in the friend way. She wanted that, I want to flirt with you attention. That's the attention she wanted from me.
Because she wanted it from you. She didn't want it from nobody else.
Exactly. And I fell back.
Because females, they're emotional, so they want certain attention from certain guys, and that's not always cool, because you know. I was gonna say that right now, no.
But then with that, it was with her. It was more to it than just what she said. Like, even though she told the truth, I think it was deeper feelings behind that, because on top of that, I just was like, okay, cool, talk to somebody else. About a week later, she said, what are you trying to do? With a question mark. Mind you, we haven't talked in the past couple of days, had no idea what she was talking about. And I said, what are you talking about? Because I'm confused. And she was like, do you just want to be friends, or do you want something more? And I was just like, I thought you said you just wanted to be friends, because still that's what I said.
There's certain females I can see you with, and I can see you just being friends with. With the shorty, I can see you being friends with her. Y'all look good together, But relationship, no, because you're more mature than her. She's gonna always play. So, like, I know she's young, but like when you in a relationship, it's different. They're not too young to be in a relationship. Alright? Oh, my homie. Cause we just turned 18, so you know, he's officially grown, you know. Y'all young, but y'all grown. She ain't gonna blow up no time soon. She what, 18 now?
Cause the thing is, if I found a sturdy chick right now who was just had the same mindset I was on, boom,
yeah,
lasts forever. If everybody had that mindset of them getting into a relationship and planning on being with that one person, life would be cool.
And the immature females, are you doing it for social media or are you doing it because you really love them? You know, love the person that you with. And don't just, you know, do it for attention. Don't do it for the gram. Don't just post up because it's cute. No, this is serious at the same time.
Yes.
Like, what you mean? No, we're not doing that. And with my past relationship, the females that cheated on me, like, this was one particular female, she cheated on me. And she still wanted to be with me. So I'm like, okay, if you did that, you still want me to understand it. Because if she really didn't want me completely, then she would have just left me completely. So why does she still want to be with me? And I always get to because I love you. That's not a real answer. Like, I need a real answer.
Oh man, that love word.
They use that like water. I mean, but I should have known what I was getting myself into though, because the same way you got her, the same way she went, you know, leave. You cannot turn a hoe to a housewife.
And I don't like calling females hoes and whores and all of that. I know who you are. That whole hoe into a housewife phrase.
Yeah, that was just a phrase. I love women. I respect them. It was just a phrase.
But I've actually tried to do that, and I thought it was working, but overall it did not work. Not saying it can't be done, because the thing is, when I get into a relationship, Drake said a quote in a song. He said, "Who am I to hold the past against you?" And I totally agree with that. So I feel like something you did in your past shouldn't be shouldn't have effect on this relationship that we have now in the present.
Don't you be curious about their past, what they ex though?
I mean, it's like once y'all get to a certain point, like when the time y'all getting to know each other, is questions like that are gonna come up.
So how was your past? It's like that.
Why didn't your past relationship work out? And it's like there's no reason to lie. Well, some people are insecure, but with me, if you tell me why it didn't work out because I was stuck on my ex or something. If I hear a response like that, I'm like, okay, I'm not just gonna leave you. I'm gonna give you a chance. Like if I feel like we're both emotionally invested in this, I'm gonna give you a chance. But it's a line between giving you that chance and me becoming attached. So long as you stay with me or go back with him before I get to the attached period.
Yeah, just let me know now. Like, I don't want to find out 3 months from now that you met up with your ex because you forgot to get something at the house. Dude, no, like, we're not having that. Yeah.
How do I handle, keep up with the mental and still find time for loving you? baby, baby, my love, crazy, baby, baby, I love, crazy.